They say that music is the universal language because it transcends all barriers. Around the world, people are in quarantine, and here in the Bahamas, we would have been starting our Junkanoo season very soon, but that's highly unlikely for this year. This is a short film slash documentary that I had intended to enter into a film festival, but given the circumstances we find ourselves in, I'd much rather bring joy to your spirit wherever you are around the world. I have but just one request. Like this film and share it with as many people as you can to uplift their spirits. Now, a little backstory before we get started. I've had family members serve in World War II, and they brought back their stories, but I've heard even more interesting stories from family members who served on the contract in America as a result of World War II, and that is partly what inspired this film. You see, when it was time to come back home, some Bahamian men just wasn't into that. So they donned their best American accent and tried to blend in. They did such a great job that it was hard to distinguish who was who. So secretly, American authorities devised a strategy. They would round up a group of suspected Bahamians and send everyone to the well, one man at a time. The black American would go to the well, get the water, and come back. The Bahamian, he would invariably turn the bucket upside down and start beating on it. That rhythm is ingrained in us and we cannot escape it.
Junkanoo, the music of Junkanoo carries a sound that calls the black man. It brings him, it draws him to unify as a body.
It gives me strength.
It's like a stress reliever.
It's a spirit.
I can feel it.
No instrument come before the drums. The drums was our instrument in the beginning. So I always play rake and scrape. I follow the tradition of the past. The drums play for the floor show, for the singers, for the dancers, for the band. The drum play for everything.
I grew up on East Street in Strong Corner. When we used to be in the house on East Street, anywhere in Nassau for that matter, any black person, any Bahamian, you will hear a Junkanoo sound coming. You could be at the kitchen table eating food, breakfast, and you hear that Junkanoo coming. And you know what you say? Ooh, Junkanoo coming. You drop the fork, you drop the plate, you jump up from the bed, you run, everybody running outside because it's Junkanoo sound. It's drawing them, it's pulling them, it's a heartbeat.
It is the rhythm, and it makes me proud to be a Bahamian. And I think too, the drum is the heartbeat of a Bahamian, and especially that goatskin drum.
That's like a spirit in us that no matter what part of the world you're at, we would always dance. That's a part of us. We grow to know that. That's all we know.
Rake and scrape is something, it's an original creation of music, what comes from a native people from the Bahamas itself. You see the wash tub that people wash clothes in? They will use that tub, or a goatskin drum for that matter. Even harmonica would also be used in rake and scrape. Rake and scrape was something where you would, to dance with the music of rake and scrape, it made you slide your feet in a vigorous movement from side to side and motion from front to back. Rake and scrape gives us a staccato effect in terms of its expression from instrument display. You got what you call a vigorous movement left to right on both feet or both legs, back and forward, spin and dance. You understand me? It's something what moves within. You see, the music is within the spirit, and the spirit relates to the music, because you don't see music, you hear music. You don't see a spirit, you feel a spirit. It's a native origin whereby it comes from instruments like goatskin a carpenter's saw, and a monica, and these things combined create percussion within staccato. Gombe carries a sound that's different. The sound of gombe in its rush is a sound that goes that kind of rhythm in gombe. Gombe carries a fire dance section whereby they have that fire dance. That's gombe. Those are the two rhythms for gombe.
It's just an excitement feeling, you know, and especially when I hear Daddy beat. When I used to hear Daddy beat, I used to just scream in the audience and I just get up and start dancing. It is just something so natural. It is just a feeling inside that you just have to express how proud you are. It is never choreographed when I hear the goatskin drum. It's just the feeling, and whatever they're beating, I dance to it. If they go fast, my dance gets faster. If they go slow, I go with the rhythm. Whatever they beating to me, I'm dancing back to them, said, I hear you. I can feel it. I know what you're saying to me. Perform, Mitzi. I am performing, perform for me, because that's what the rhythm is saying. Just feel the rhythm and just perform, and that's what I do.
Put one in the middle. Put one in the middle. Yeah, very good.
I make 100 drums. The drums are made of sheepskin and goatskin.
Which one sound better, sheep or the goat?
Sheep.
Why is that?
The goat got the best sound. Put this in the water to soften for a minute. The skin dry, so that's softening for a minute. Yeah, I don't like the low. I beat 3 hours every morning in time for the ship. I'm 90 years old now, but I'm still holding on. Drum play for everything in the culture field. So I keep making the drums for the small children, the big children. See this dead bar here? They'd be big drum for the big boys.
I work off the drum and they work off the dance. And we would tell each other what we need to get that show on. I said, man, Daddy, I need some more. I need something else to bring me alive, and that rhythm just go alive, and then I get alive. You know, I said, Juan Joshua, I need you tonight. Sometimes you don't feel like dancing, but when you hear that rhythm, you say, okay. I say, boy, I need you tonight, because I don't feel it. And when you hear that rhythm, they know what it is to boost you up, to get you going.
it'll take you around the world. I'm 90 now. You will be one of the featured drummer of this land. And always remember that no instrument come before the drum. The drum play for everything. The dance, the floor show, the band, the singers, the dancers. The drum is the main instrument. So hold on to your drums, and as a young man, you will make it on the drums. Alrighty.
Yeah, man, that was really a pleasure too. You know, ain't much drummers got to do that, and we might never get a chance to do it. And it was truly an honor for me today. You know.
What do you think about this advice to you about traveling the world and sticking with the drum?
It is advice. That's gospel to me. That's newest. You know, I want to take it and run with it and try to do my best.